I woke up like this. So good morning, y'all. Today, welcome back to the channel. It's Bree. Let's debrief. You know what I mean? Today is Friday for me, and you're gonna get ready with me today. First things first, I pee and shower. If I go to the gym, which isn't a very consistent thing, I would go now, but I today just want to get on campus so I can do some homeworky things and get myself ready for classes today. I don't have class till noon, so we're just gonna take our time this morning. Come with. So we are out of the shower, and we're gonna do a little skincare now. I'm using a moisturizer right now. I'll probably do another video later on and go in detail about what I actually use on my face. But that's a moisturizer. I did wash my face in the shower, and I also did a scrub on my face. So my skin needs moisture right now. I'm gonna do a toner real quick. And that's just gonna help to seal some of that moisture in. We're gonna let that dry, and I'm actually gonna brush my teeth. Quickly now, and that toner is dry, I'm gonna put a little primer on. I'm using E.L.F. Lavendar. I believe it's like a tone adjusting face primer. Like, obviously I endorse pretty much everything I'm about to use right now. This is my everyday stuff. I will say this is not my favorite primer, but it's like $6, and so for $6, like, you can't really go wrong. And this really helps like foundation go on better, and so you just gotta put that everywhere, and it's done. And then I know a lot of people do their eyeshadow before foundation. That's not how I operate. I always do my foundation first. So we're gonna put on some foundation. On this foundation. But I also just did my brows, and I used this Eyeliner brow magician situation, and it's got like it's kind of cool. It's got this little thing on the end, like a pointed like pencil that you don't need to sharpen, and then it's got a little small brush spoolie. I will say this is in dark brown. I typically do my eyebrows in black because my hair is jet black. So now I'm gonna move into eyeshadow, which is kind of the most fun part, I think. I never really have a plan for the color scheme I'm gonna use. But we're gonna use Morphe Big Boss palette. I think this palette is gorgeous. I literally just walked into Sephora to buy Christmas gifts, and I saw it, and I was like, Merry Christmas to me. And so now we're gonna see what happens. I think we're almost done with the eyeshadow. I'm gonna just point out the colors. Like, so the main color right here that I used is this one right here. And then I did a little bit of this brighter orange sparkle on the insides just to give it a little pop. And then this is the primary purple on the outside, you see, and then it's in, I guess, accented with a little bit of black right here. And then I used this color right here to kind of blend into my crease. And so there's a lot of blending that happens here, like a lot. But I also, so like I genuinely, for this part here, I always use this side of the brush. It's pretty small, you know, I wouldn't say tapered, but it's just to really get color on really well. And then this, I always use this part. It's a blending eye brush, you know, and I have others that are bigger, but I don't like them as much because they're so big. If I'm doing like browns and stuff, I like them because with browns, I like to have things very, very blended. With colors, I kind of want you to see that there's like multiple colors. Like, I need you to see all the work I put into this. So next I'm gonna powder my face with a finishing powder or a foundation, and this is the FitMe loose finishing powder. And this is in 30 medium deep. And so we're gonna just tap a little bit of that out into the lid like so. And especially like underneath those eyes where we just put all that eyeshadow, we're gonna make sure to get that just to make sure like there's gonna be fallout from the eyeshadow and you don't want that color in your face. So now I'm going to take this foundation brush. It's 203 from Sephora, and it's got concealer brush on the end, and that's the reason I bought it. So I was like, oh, 2 brushes for 20 bucks? Like, a deal. That's the only brush I've ever purchased from Sephora. And so I'm using, actually, Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. I don't really use concealer in my everyday makeup in the sense of, like, concealing my face. I find that foundation really covers most of what I use to do. But I do use concealer sometimes to hide hairs under my brows when they need to be done. So that's what we're doing today. Boom! Okay, so now we're gonna put some lashes on. And that's kind of tricky. I'm just using some drugstore lashes. Ardell Deluxe Pack. They're Wispies in black. That's literally... it's as simple as it can get, y'all. I do use tweezers to take them out of the little tray. I find that that helps to peel the little sticky stuff. So yeah, that's what I do. I peel the sticky stuff, and then I normally just use my hands. I normally have nails, so it's pretty easy just to hold on to them like this. And then I'm gonna put a little strip of glue. Ooh, that's a lot of glue. We don't want that. And so the glue's on there. Then we're gonna give it a second to kind of get, you know, tacky or whatever so it goes on better. I blow on it because you kind of want the glue to start drying but not dry. So we're doing the second lash now. So the next thing for me is eyeliner, and I've used this eyeliner ever since I started wearing makeup, and I haven't really tried any others just because you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Oh, just stab my eye. Stabbed my eye, y'all. So now I'm gonna highlight my face a little bit, and we're using Trophy Wife by Fenty Beauty. Clearly I like this a lot. It's a nice gold, and the gold looks really good on my skin. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hair on, and then we'll do like the final little touches, and we'll see. So that's pretty much a rundown of, I guess, how I do my makeup and how my morning routine pretty much starts. This is, you know, this is the finished look. We added some lip gloss just because, you know, I think the eyes kind of speak for themselves, and you didn't want to. I don't want to compete with that with a lip color today. Yeah, you know, just so you can see kind of in all the angles what this looks like. This contour could be a little smoother, but I'm just gonna leave it for the sake of today. My everyday, not an everyday look per se, but this is my go-to makeup routine, which is a pretty full face. So if you have any questions on, you know, anything at all, leave a comment down below, and you know, if you haven't already subscribed, please do, because you don't want to miss any more of this, you know what I mean? And I think that's all the debriefing I have for today.